I am going to be brutally honest in this video. The developers need a wake-up call. I'm not an XDefiant hater. I am quite the opposite. I'm an XDefiant fan, but this game suffers from like one really bad problem that is that I'm from what I'm seeing at least is pushing away literally all of the casuals. It's not the hit registration. It's not the gunplay. It's not the map design. It's not the abilities. It's not the way the game looks. It's not the way the game sounds. It is entirely the movement abuse. Just to get straight to the point, you developers, if anybody who's working on XDefiant right now is watching this video, dude, it is a movement abuse. Tone the shit down, okay? Make it like old COD games, okay? Because people don't really remember how those felt. The reason why they were so, casual, but also if you're really good at the game, you could actually express skill properly and shit, and do exponentially better than everybody else. It was because the game was perfectly engineered to reward skill and, keep cheese at a minimum. I know that's like really ironic because you're probably thinking of the one-man army noob tube spam from MW2 or the stopping power M16 from COD 4 or the ACR from MW3. But those problems are minimal compared to the rampant movement abuse in XDefiant. I've tried to introduce this game to a casual friend of mine who plays Team Fortress 2, who used to play Call of Duty, who's actually a pretty good FPS player, and he dropped the game the same day. Okay? And I hear so many stories of this same exact thing happening. Someone tries to introduce a game to a friend, whether they're casual or like semi-dedicated FPS sort of fan. They instantly drop the game every single time. I was actually watching a video from Gilmore, which is a old school COD channel that still uploads nowadays, and he was uploading some XDefiant videos. And he actually talked about one of his videos. He went over at a buddy's house, right? They're drinking some beers, they're like hanging out. Eventually they turned on the PS5, and Gilmore was like, hey man, we should download, XDefiant, you guys should try it out, see if you like it or not. And there were like 10 people, like 10 dudes in this house, if I'm recounting the story correctly. 10 friends of his in this house. They were all, gamers, that they occasionally would play once in a while and shit. Nothing too crazy, but, they were gamers. They took turns playing XDefiant. Every single one of them, except for one, put the game down. One guy stuck around and played it a little bit more than the others, but literally 9 out of 10 people, after seeing some bunny hopping, crouch spamming cheese, they literally put the controller down and said, you know what, this game's not for me. That, to me, speaks volumes. The developers, for some reason, I don't know why they're not addressing this. I don't know why they're not seeing this like trend of people quitting after seeing this shit. People are talking about it on social media. People are talking about it on Reddit. I'm sure there are YouTube videos talking about this. And all you have are these like hardcore bunny hopping TTV G Fuel blow your heart ventricles out fucking tryhards who reply with some snide comment like, oh, get good or quit, uninstall, go back to COD or this and that. And the unfortunate part is they are going back to COD. They are quitting. People are quitting at record pace, like at a record pace. Okay? Because people don't like this shit. Now, from my personal experience, as someone who has pretty decent accuracy, I have good games, bad games. I don't even use like crazy aim settings. The most I've modified my settings was to change it to bumper jumper, which I think is called skill thumb for some reason in XDefiant. From my experience, when people crouch spam or jump spam, it for some reason makes the already bad hit registration even worse. I've had several instances where I lock onto someone's head, I lock onto someone's chest, and they start just crouch spamming. And for some reason, despite the fact that I'm landing all of my shots, I am ADS'd crosshair onto the heart or the head. When they start crouch spamming, despite the fact that I'm tracking them and I'm hitting my shots, the shots just don't register. So it gives them the free and easy kill. because suddenly my bullets are going through them and their bullets are hitting me because I'm not crouch spamming and I'm not jump spamming. This game is so dead now that I've ran into multiple YouTubers that I watch several times. Blame Truth, Nero Cinema, etc., etc. I'm running into the same people quite often. This happened around the dead points of Overwatch 2's life, so I know that when you run into the same people over and over again, that's usually not a good sign. This game is declining. There is a actual website that tracks the ranking of the most played PlayStation games. I can't remember the name of the site, but if I could find it, I'll link it in the description again. And XDefiant went, I think, from being a top 10 game, I think it was like somewhere in the top 10s, to 16th place and declining. And the rate that it's falling implies that this game has probably already lost 75% of the player base. I mean, they're just leaving. Everyone's checking out. And I'm kind of genuinely afraid that, like, people's impression of this game will single-handedly cause them to just never give this game a second chance ever again. Because what if one day the developers do, patch out the crazy movement abuse? Like, what if the developers actually make the game kind of casual friendly and shit? Will people even come back to it? I don't think they will, to be honest. My friend, who I play games with, it's going to be a hard bargain to get him to come back to this game, like to actually play it, that is, normally. And he's not even casual. I can't even imagine what the actual casuals are feeling, man. Imagine that, just being a casual. You want to play an FPS game, and everybody you run into, or at least, a lot of people you run into, are just straight up unkillable. They're on crack. They're breaking hit registration on top of using meta loadouts. Like, right now, the meta is the AK-47. I don't mean to drag this video out for so long, but right now the meta is the AK, right? I don't know what loadout people are using, man. But you know how the time to kill in this game is supposed to be a little longer? It's supposed to promote skill, quote-unquote, which, by the way, when you have a long time to kill with crazy movement, you're asking for your game to die. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, whatever. So you know how the time to kill is longer? This AK, I don't know what the fuck they are using, but I've died in like 2 bullets from people using this. Like, just boom, boom, dead. Or 3 bullets. Or like 4, maybe, if I'm lucky. That AK loadout that people are running kills as if they're playing COD 4. I'm not kidding you. It's boom, boom, or boom, 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 and I'm dead. Meanwhile, it takes a quarter of a magazine or more to kill someone with like any other weapon except for like the ACR or something, which is what I'm using in this video. ACR is overpowered as fuck, by the way. This thing is like a range machine. It's a fucking ranger, man. But imagine running into that. It physically takes you twice, like double the duration to kill them, while they instantly kill you. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Gameplay just ended, so I'm gonna leave it as that. I gotta play the game. I'm gonna cover my name again because I have ops, as they say. I have dedicated stalkers and haters and shit. I changed my gamer tag. I actually have a new YouTube channel around my new name and shit, so I'm not even gonna have these haters go to that and, dislike bomb all my videos and shit. But yeah, I might make a new video soon, someday, who knows. I hope the developers fix this game. For the love of God, I hope this game does not fucking die, and that's about it. Peace.